Hello friends, happy Sunday, let's chat.
Have some faith with it, you can call the shots. And every Sunday, you can have a coffee talk. Live with no limits, love is all we got. And every Sunday, you should have a coffee talk. Have some faith with it, you can call the shots. And every Sunday, you can have a coffee talk. Live with no limits.
My name is Samantha and you're watching Coffee Talks. Thank you for tuning in. And my guest today is an incredibly talented upcoming artist who is out there for us on a budget. I'm sure we can all appreciate. Today we have Jurnee.
Yeah.
And how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
So I'm Jurnee Ware, also known as Broke Girl Cosmetics. You can find me on IG, Facebook. Yeah. That's who I am. That's me.
Link everything in the description.
Oh, perfect. You like that? The plug.
The plug. And to further plug, she created this masterpiece. I won a makeover giveaway.
Yes.
And that was like my in, because I've always wanted to ask you to be on the show, but I'm a shy baby. So I was just like, destiny.
This is it. This is it.
Yeah. So the whole reason I dragged you here, besides the makeup, obviously, what inspires you?
What inspires me? So I had to think about this all day. I was like, what inspires me? I guess what inspires me is living a life where I can truly feel beautiful inside and out. Yeah. My Grammy would always say, the inside is like the most beautiful, is what counts.
Yeah.
And I think that reflecting in outer beauty is also reflective of who you are on the inside also. So, you know, with doing the makeup, it's helped, you know, me capture the beauty on the outside that for a while I maybe didn't think I had. So yeah, that's why I like doing the makeup and all that stuff. And
yeah, like you definitely like witnessing all of your looks and whatnot. They're also like, I don't want to say like daring, but like I again would never put pink on my face like this. So it's interesting to see like a person's vision. It's always been a thing for me to want to like cake on makeup, and like it was almost like the opposite for me. Like when I stopped wearing makeup is when I realized like my inner beauty, because it was like a literal mask for me for so long. So that's so interesting. Makeup almost like held me back.
Yeah.
It's so like
that's what I'm saying. I feel like the power of makeup, whether it's you wearing it or not wearing it, is so powerful, and you understanding like your own beauty, whether it's you feel more with it or without it, or you know, an in between. I think it's crazy. I don't think people like understand that much. Like it's not just makeup.
Yeah.
And it's not always about other people. I think the biggest misconception is, oh my god, you're wearing makeup for other people. Like you just want attention. Like no. Like it's fun. It makes me feel good. It's like a relaxing activity. Like I love sitting there for an hour. Yeah. Every person has a different relationship with makeup, and you know, it speaks to who they are. So which I appreciate. Yeah.
Learning how to do makeup. I did makeup originally in theater. So it was so extra.
Yeah.
Like, and not in like this way, where it was just like you really had to accentuate, like your eyes have to be bigger, like you have to make your face look skinnier, you have to like be able to be seen from the crowd. So it was like that's what I'm saying, where I had such a misconception with that alone.
Yeah.
And then it turned into like figuring out like what actually works for my face instead, and then like recognizing you can make it work with what you consider beautiful. I like never wear makeup to work anymore, like literally ever, and it took me so long to like not shit on myself for it, and then be like, I'm still you. I still got it. One of the words I use the most is journey. And I keep like wanting to like, it's definitely a journey.
Yes.
Yeah. Find the inner beauty, because like everyone is beautiful in their own unique ways, inside and out. Again, it's sad how like people will expect that like if you're putting art on your face, it's to be like so that like this person will like me and like blah blah blah. Like, but I hate when people try to like shit on others for like joining into a trend. It's just like, what if they want to try it? Like, or if they just like think that it'll look good for, you know what I mean? Where it's like each person is on their own path.
Yeah.
That's a word. So each person has their own relationship with these things, and it's not up to anyone else to work on that path. This is so hard. Like if you watch like my Snap stories every morning, like I swear I say like this is your own journey like every day.
That's so funny. That's a word I like don't ever use.
I mean,
and it's like not even on purpose, but I like probably it is on purpose. Like subconsciously, I'm like, I'm not gonna say that word.
Yeah, it's such an umbrella term for like adventure.
Yeah,
like this, that, the other thing. It's like,
but it's almost like a very spiritual like path.
Yeah.
It's not just like a path.
Exactly. It's like a little bit more meaningful than path, but not as like intense as like adventure.
Yeah.
Like,
for a long time, I'd say maybe like starting like 3rd grade, I like started to develop very poor self-image and, you know, self-esteem, whatever, all that stuff. I think a lot of people go through it, but, you know, it sticks with you when it starts that young. It's taken ages to, like, feel better and feel worthy, like, all that stuff. And I didn't really ever really wear makeup growing up. I wasn't like, oh my god, let's play with the fake makeup. Like, I had Barbies and stuff, but I wasn't really, like, super girly girl. I was like, sports.
Yeah.
Like, play in the dirt.
That's like what I knew you as in like high school. Like, was it volleyball or softball?
Yeah.
I knew it was. They're all the same to me because I don't play sports.
Balls. They're just balls.
Yep, because I feel like we never really talked in high school, but I knew you as sporty. So
yeah, right.
Anyway,
sporty chick 6'3" on AIM or something. I don't know. It's like sports freak, whatever.
I do not remember my AIM. Like,
I had like 4 of them. It was so excessive.
Oh no, yeah, I like would be like, I'm not feeling this anymore, and then make a new one. So.
Add me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't really like too into makeup growing up. I'd wear it like here and there, maybe like liner, a shadow.
Yeah.
You know, maybe steal a couple of my mom's stuff and like little lip gloss, like scandalous.
Oh, jazzy, wow.
But I think that was like the height of my like, oh my god, like I'm fat, I'm ugly, blah blah blah. Was like high school when like I think a lot of people are dealing with self-image and just the struggles of fitting in, whatever, all that jazz. And then college comes around and that's when I start to open up, I think, in general. Like, I started wearing my hair out, braids, all this stuff I never did in high school because I was like, it's not a lot of ethnicity in Hudson, obviously. I'm sure you know that. So, you know, that first broke open. I think that was the start to it, of being, like, more comfortable with who I am. Yeah. And then I started getting into makeup, I'd say, like, start of junior year. And I was like, this is nice. I was like, I'm into this. And then, you know, it was kind of like at the same steady rate. I was going through stuff, and so I kind of took a break from it. It was like, I would put on makeup when I went out. Like, that was it. Yeah. And then senior year, I had, like, a serious mental lapse. Like, I had to, like, take a leave of absence for a week from school to, like, get my shit together. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I just was like, I'm going to make a makeup page. I was like, I love makeup. I want to do this. Other people in Hudson are doing it. I was like, that's sick. Like, they're sick. I want to be sick like them. Like, and so I just made this page. I was like, Broke Girl Cosmetics. I was like, I'm broke. I love makeup. We're gonna figure out how to do both of these things: be broke and do makeup and look fleeky. Yeah. And so, you know, I start doing this, and people start to notice. They're like, wow, like, I love your makeup. And like, even back then, like, I look back, I'm like, that was trash. So, like, but I was like, whatever, it was something. The more I developed and got better, and, you know, people just commented, like, it wasn't even about just how my face looked. It was like they appreciated the art of it. Yeah. And I was like, wow, that's what made me feel, I feel like, more worthy. Is like, wow, they really appreciate, like, what I've done here, not just, like, my face. But also on top of that, I was like, I look good. And I was like, this is amazing. Makes me feel so beautiful. And, you know, even without it, I'm like, girl. Like, just because it's been, like, just that uphill path of, you know, getting more comfortable with myself in all these kinds of ways. And I think makeup kind of, like, just put the cherry on top. It's like, okay, you did this first and that, you're becoming so comfortable. You know, I still have my days, like everyone does. Yeah. But it just, like, gives me so much confidence, and I love it with all my life, and I just want to do it forever. And I want to do it to other people, you know what I mean? I want to give other people that feeling and gratification of, like, for that moment, maybe a day before, you know, weeks before, you didn't think you were beautiful, but, you know, what I do to your face, it sounds weird, but what I do to your face, how I do your makeup is going to reflect how you feel. And for that moment, if you feel so beautiful, like, I'm glad that I could do that for someone. Yeah. Because knowing from personal experience how it feels to not be beautiful or not feel beautiful, like, I would want nothing more than for someone to do that for me too. So. Yeah, which is amazing.
Like, even the, I mean, this is gonna be up like a week out, but yesterday the other makeup giveaway, makeover giveaway winner, the color combinations are things that, like, I wouldn't even think of. You know what I mean? Like, you just have such a different eye for it. Like this, like, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but I'm obsessed with, like, sunsets and sun everything, and this reminds me of, like, fire sunset. Like, which is my favorite. So like looking at the mirror, I was just like,
girl.
yeah. Actually, I think I did leave it a little bit in frame, but like the trunk over there is literally all full, like in that corner, like
Stacked.
Yeah,
Stacked.
it's just such a different perspective of like what you're doing. Like the whole art of it is why I've always been like fascinated with what you do, which is why I wanted you on the show. Because it is like such a different perspective than like just the normal like
normal getup.
Yeah, like how I was saying, like there is like all the trends and whatnot, but like I figured having such a creative artist do my face would like inspire me to like branch out, sort of thing. I showed you, I have all those color palettes.
You got
I
the
never
goods.
use them, like, because I'm like,
maybe not.
yeah. So like the one like nudes palette, I'm just like, this is my go-to.
And that's the thing. Like I'm the opposite. I'm like, maybe I gotta try the nudes more. Like,
yeah,
you know, get into it. What's the nudes? Like, nudes good. But I guess part of me is like, I've always been extra.
Yeah.
I'm like, gotta go bigger. You gotta go home. Like,
yeah, because that is something that is like, I like the way that you use the word like cherry on top. How finding it within yourself, like what makes you you, and what elements of beauty that you bring to the world just by simply existing. That's what I was saying earlier, where I was just like, you should start doing videos because you're just such like a likable, like vibrant energy that I feel like a lot of people would be like, I want to say attracted to, like in the way where like it's just so easy to want to learn from you. If that makes sense. That it's just such like a beautiful, unique thing. You'll like see all of these like makeup artists on YouTube and they're so serious about what they're doing.
Well, and that's my other thing. Like my purpose in life, I feel, has always been to like make people happy, make people laugh. Like there's nothing more like that I love than like seeing someone laugh because I did something or said something, or you know, someone's having a crappy day and I'm like, hey, you know. So that's what I like to incorporate into my makeup page and everything like that. Is I love to add humor to it because I feel like it's a very relatable thing, and I love when people smile. It's
also like what I meant by going back to the cherry on top thing, where like it is like a confidence booster, sure. Like it's, if you're using it to like bring out the best in you, like to radiate that energy, sure. Like I still do believe that like you should find that inner beauty in like what like you were put on this earth as before you try to like, I don't want to say alter, but like makeup can do that, you know? If you can literally turn your face into someone else's face. That's what I mean. We're like learning to love like what your features are and like how you were born, instead of like the like extreme contours and like, you know, like I don't even do nose contours. That is my least favorite feature of mine, is my nose. And like I refuse to contour it now. Like I was gonna like try to learn to like make it look smaller, and I'm just like, like it's there, it's a thing. Like you're gonna know if I contour it. Like,
come on, take it off. It's gonna be there.
Yeah, exactly. But still, it's like I realized that like I never actually wanted to. Like I wanted to learn at first, because I was like, finally a solution to all my problems, and then I was like, what's the point?
Like they're gonna find me out at some point. Like it doesn't matter, you know.
Like that's not what I do makeup for. You know, it's to like it's to like do art and accentuate my features, not like change my face. So you know what I mean? I can understand like the inner beauty part, because like it's just a little fun, a little something more, like a little pizzazz.
And I think one of my favorite looks though is legit just the foundation, little contour, and a mascara. That's like if I were to go on a date, that's what I do. Because I'm like, I'm just gonna make myself look together, but I don't want to like do too much or whatever. Like I think it's just like very natural, and I think that's like, those are my favorite kinds of like basic looks. It's like, this is me 100% with a little bit of a touch up, you know? Just like a little skirt. They won't know the difference either. If it's a guy, they're gonna be like, that's your face. Like, yep, that's my face.
For work, a lot of the times, or just like do this to my girlfriend a lot. Where like I don't know why she lets me, but like I'll just do highlighter, like no foundation or anything, but I'll just do like highlighter like on the cheeks and then like a little on the nose and then mascara. I don't do mascara on her, but like I just like the like pop of like the little natural glow, and like it just like brings out your face a little bit more. Like I do that more often than like I do like a full face anymore.
Yeah.
It's like I'll save that for like when I'm going out. Like I just, it's not that I don't care. It's just like it's not as necessary as I used to believe that it was.
Yeah.
Like it used to feel like I had to be like done up to the nines.
Yeah.
Like, and now I like to sleep.
Oh my God, same. You won't catch me Monday through Friday up until 6 o'clock. On most weeks, you will not catch me wearing any makeup.
Yeah.
Ever. That's why people at work, they're like, oh, like, you do makeup? I'm like, yes, I do live a life beyond this place. And I like to do makeup in that time. I was like, other than that, I like to sleep in to the very last minute. I was like, I can't. No time for that.
Yeah.
I was like, take me as I am.
This is me. If you got a problem with it, like, I can give you my parents' phone numbers because it's their fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely took me a long time to get to that place, so like you can leave that down there if you want. That happens literally every time, I swear. But yeah, it took me a long time to like get to that realm where like I didn't feel like it was necessary. Cause like I would get up at like 4 a.m.
Ooh.
Yeah, to do makeup and just for work to like cash out sweaty, dirty landscapers.
Yeah. And you're like, I look good. But like I don't need to.
Yeah, I was like it was because I was like the face of the company.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I have to look this way.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't be ugly. Like, and then I mean, it helped that like I got promoted and now my desk faces a wall. So like
people don't have to see me.
Exactly. I'm just like, I'm in detention and like no one can judge me anyway because no one looks at me.
Yeah.
It was like epiphany almost one day and I was like, I don't need this. Like I love it.
Yeah.
I love doing it. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Like I don't like need like the whole 9 to be like an acceptable human in society.
Yeah. And I'll never forget, there was one day in high school, because I think there was 1 year in there that I at least wore like eyeliner or mascara like almost all the time. And I remember I didn't wear it. And I'll never forget it. You look sick.
Oh my God, yes.
I was like, this is my face. I was like, we're done here. I was like, we're not doing this anymore.
Like,
we're taking a break from wearing this ever again on the daily. I was like, this is just going to become a hobby in which I feel good, and that's what it is now. It is a hobby that makes me feel amazing.
Oh, that's good. You get to appreciate like the little things. Like I love my brow shape, and I never even like. It's just things that I never like looked at before because it was always covered up. Yeah. I don't know. It's a whole different world. Whole different world when you don't feel like it's a security blanket. Yeah. And then just you feel good, and it's great, and it's a good time. Yeah.
Well, it was like obviously the opposite because I went from kind of like nothing to like now this is what I do. Like when I go out and people see me, I like that like I'm popping with it all everywhere, and I'm like, wow. I was like, you know, I never really paid attention to like the things on my face until I saw what I could do with them. I guess I was like, nice lips, nice. I was like, nice little cheeks, like. I don't know. I just feel like, at least for me, because I'm sitting there legit for I don't know how long your makeup takes. But when I sit there for an hour and a half, I'm looking at every little detail on my face. It just helped me appreciate. I was like, wow, I really got something going there. I was like, I was fronting for nothing. I was like, it's like you got a nice face.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing to experience.
This face is a canvas.
Yeah, that's exactly how I view it now. It's like literally an empty canvas. And I mean, there's definitely more I could be doing with it. Again, like I don't do pinks and golds and whatnot. But it's still like, the possibilities are endless. And even if you don't do like the whole face, it's still like you can do so much with whatever it is and accomplish so many different things. With like makeup itself is like magic. Yeah. But you just have to like, I don't want to say know how to use it because it sounds snooty. Like you can know how to use it, but like for the right reasons.
Yeah. You have to get through the internal struggle,
Yeah.
and I think that was the biggest part of it. Is I think for a long time I was trying to change myself, you know, by doing this and that, and it was all internal the whole time. You know what I mean? And if you can't get through that, like, no matter what you do to your face, it's not gonna matter.
Right.
Because it's still inside, you're gonna be like not satisfied.
Yeah.
And so that's why it was the cherry on top. It was because
exactly.
I was working on feeling a certain way first. And then, you know, this kind of like, boom, there's the sticker, the stamp on the envelope, whatever. Like, you're good. You're off in the world.
Yeah. Oh. That's definitely the more important. Oh my god, I just almost said journey again. More important, like, lesson to be learned is like, yes, you are beautiful, like, with whatever you accomplish with your makeup, but you also are beautiful always. And it's not just like your physical features that make you beautiful, because it's not just like, even when it comes to beauty, it's not just like your physical appearance and like what you think of like yourself with or without makeup. It's also like how you treat people and like the respect that you have and the kindness and the like general humanity like awareness.
Yeah.
Doing people's makeup like brings them that like happiness and like I feel like that matters more than like, I mean, they do feel beautiful in that moment, but what you're doing for them, it matters more than like the actual like makeup itself. Like that is the core of it, but like what you're doing is beautiful.
I agree with the fact that it is not just about what it looks like on the outside too, is how you work what you have too. You know, it's, you know, you could have that makeup on, you could have it off, but you know, if you emulate confidence or you emulate, like you said, kindness and, you know, care for others, you're gonna shine so much more beauty than I think you thought you even had in that moment, whether you have the makeup or not. And I think that's the most important part. Like, you could honestly like have the bougiest makeup on, but if you're working that like it's nobody's business, I'll be like, yes, like, you are an inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's about. You know, like the way you wear your makeup, the way you don't wear it, that part doesn't matter to me. It's about, you know, you being comfortable in either one of those situations and you just shining and, you know, feeling the best of you. And, you know, that's the magic of loving yourself, loving your face, loving your body.
Thank you for coming on to the show today and doing my makeup. Like, that's huge. Like, I appreciate it so much. And thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're into this kind of thing. And with that, stay positive, my friends, and
have a wonderful ass day.
You can call the shots, and every Sunday you can have a coffee talk. Live with no limits, love is all we got. And every Sunday you should have a coffee talk.